Oh yeah, the man right there in the blue shirt. That that I thought, yes, you. When you stood up before. Thanks.
I'm Dennis from Iowa City, and every day in the paper, we see these horrendous images of masses of people, refugees, from sometimes it's from Syria, sometimes it's from someplace in Africa. What can we do about it? Could you talk about that a little?
Well, this is, we're in a period of one of the worst refugee crises that we've ever faced, and certainly the biggest since the end of World War II. This mass movement of people escaping conflict, escaping economic desperation. And you're right, the biggest numbers are coming out of Syria, but a very large number are coming out of Africa, making the dangerous crossing over the Mediterranean. They're coming from as far as Afghanistan. And people are desperate for better opportunities for themselves and their families, to the extent that they will risk their lives. They'll risk everything to try to get to some place that they think is safer and provides more opportunities. So I think there are several things we have to do. One, I've been advocating this, and I will advocate it one more time. I think that the United Nations needs to hold an international conference and get people to sign up to either take refugees or to provide funding to house and clothe and feed refugees. And they should be not just the European countries, there should be an international effort. And that's what I did after Haiti. After the terrible earthquake in Haiti, we had such a conference at the United Nations, and we basically just asked people to make their pledge. And, small countries couldn't very well do much, but, they pledged that, they might send a paramedic team, and, larger countries were, going to be providing, funding for rebuilding and housing. And it was great because you had a lot of Latin American countries and even Asian and European countries coming to say what they would do to help rebuild Haiti after the devastation. I would like to see us do something comparable, and the UN is the right place to do it, and the United States should take a leadership role because a lot of countries are doing nothing. Saudi Arabia is not doing anything, and they certainly have the means to do more. Jordan and Turkey and Lebanon are just being crushed under the weight of their trying to feed and clothe and house the refugees from Syria. And a lot of the southern European countries, the Balkans and Greece, they're just overwhelmed. They don't have the resources. So it's an international problem, and I think we should have more of an international response.